Alright, here we are. Greedfall again. This comment is not suspicious at all. That's right, Rix. Let's see how long it takes me to switch over from God of War controls back to Greedfall. Okay. So... there we go. Good aim into YouTube. Oh. Well, either way, Turtles. Thank you for inadvertently helping. So this is our main quest right now. I'll speak to Darren, the Donia Eggs, whatever, about the Tirna Har Kadoctus. Ancient Secret. Princess Secret. Question Bishop Domitus in San Mateus. Question Commander Fernando. So I want to do this one first, even before we do side quests. And the main reason why is right now, because this quest requires us to have Petrus with us. I mean, Petrus is fine for a teammate. I don't really like his character. He seems a little... so he's an Inquisitor, but he seems a little wish-washy. I mean, that's good because he's less evil than the other Inquisitors, it seems. I don't know. But I don't really like his character all that too much, and I'm sick of having him forced on my party. We just unlocked a new character at the end of last stream, a new ally, and I want to try her out. That sounds weird. I want to take her for a test run. I almost said ride, and that would have absolutely not been great. Anyway, I want to do this Petrus quest so we can get him off of our team. Any tips for playing on the hardest difficulty? So, in my opinion, the combat hasn't been super difficult. Most mobs are only really deadly in melee, but the biggest tip, Dova, is that parrying is incredibly strong. Parrying in this game is so ridiculously overpowered because you can parry any physical attack, and if it knocks you down, if you don't have enough balance and it knocks you down, it doesn't damage you, and you can immediately parry again. But that's not the overpower... I mean, that's pretty powerful. But the main thing about parrying is it can cancel any animation. So if you are in the middle... let's take out my big two-hander. If you're in the middle of a heavy swing, you can cancel. You see that? You can cancel your animation at any moment to parry. So just get ready to parry at any opportunity you can. If you're in a group situation, go after the person with a gun or magic first, because you can't parry a lot of those things. But yeah, just with a light weapon, you can absolutely spam parry, and melee things can never hit you. So for instance, if you're surrounded by like 10 of those bat creatures, you can literally just spam parry, and through counterattacks, you will just kill them, and they can't kill you. So, biggest piece of advice, parry a ton, and aside from that, make sure you are prioritizing deadly targets first. Now, Dova, are you going magic, guns, or melee predominantly? Because the advice changes a little bit based on that. Not a ton, but... okay, so where does it want us to go? Question Bishop San Mateus. Okay, so we're going to go quick travel to San Mateus, which I don't like those people there. That's where the Inquisition are. These people that showed up to the island and were like, hey, natives, why don't you worship the gods from our place that you're just now learning about? Oh, you didn't know of them? You like nature? Let's put you in a concentration camp, and if you don't switch over to our way of life, we're gonna set you on fire. Sounds good. It's going to go to Tactician. It's downloading now. Okay. So guns are very, very strong. If it seems like you're limited, so you can still use parry, right? You can still have one-handers equipped. You won't be able to have two-hand melee weapons. But with Tactician, guns are extremely strong. And what I would suggest with guns is don't worry too much about saving ammo. So ammo very early on seems like it might be a very limiting factor. But really, you find ammo all over the place. But not just that. You can get ammo from vendors and things. But boxes in this game, so like crates that you loot in the towns and stuff, will eventually respawn. And they predominantly contain... ooh, this place is kind of laggy. They predominantly contain money and potions and ammo. So you can always go to a camp. You can sleep for a couple of days, come back to a town, you know, loot boxes, or go out and kill some weak enemies for ammo again. So don't worry too much about conserving ammo. Maybe if you use your guns to get something weak, then you can just finish it off with melee. But yeah, guns are extremely strong, and I don't think you'll have too much of a problem. Just make sure you keep that one finger on the parry button in case something does get close to you. And I still suggest killing things with guns first, magic second, and melee third. Alright. See, boxes like that I just looted, those respawn. And we've probably looted this box before. Dirt. Yeah, no problem, Dova. Well, I hope you like the game. Like, some people thought I was crapping on the game. I'm absolutely not. Not so Dirt. Nacho Dirt, thank you for the host. How you doing, Dirt? Unique Goddess, thank you for the host, too. How you doing, Goddess? I don't know if you were, you're there yet, but thank you, too. But yeah, boxes like that respawn, so... Oh no, I'm trying to run like in God of War. In God of War, L3 runs. In this game, it crouches. I got used to that. You're good? I'm doing okay. Glad you're well, Goddess. Glad you're well, Dirt. What were you up to, Dirt? Were you Minecrafting as usual, or you're up to something else today? A slice of dirt pie. Mmm. Dirt pie is my second favorite. I'll go with mud pie first. Oh, one last piece of advice. Dova and anyone else that decides to play. And I've said this before, so those of you listening on YouTube or whatever, when we port this over, are going to be like, Jesus Christ, this guy says this every hour. Well, it's because we're on Twitch and new people come in. Anyway, thank you for watching. So, in a lot of these games, vendors feel like traps. And what I mean by, not what trap means these days, but anyway, they feel like money sinks. So, in the sense that in most games, you don't want to buy anything from vendors that is equipment. Because you're going to, let's see, question, bishop, upper floor. So, in most games, you don't want to buy any equipment. Like, you might buy potions and things, but equipment is a no-no. In this game, so far, a lot of the very best weapons that we've seen are from vendors just with gold. So do not be afraid to upgrade your weapons with gold through vendors. Hey, Narth. How's it going?
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen. Probably by the islanders who still reject our influence.
I did RT, welcome in.
You are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I really don't want to help her.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Everyone seems that way, Turtles, aside from, like, the people on, well, it's not completely true either. A couple of people on our team, as well as, like, Constantine, and maybe a couple of the Islander tribes. But yeah, the main cities, the San Mateus place with the Treleme people, and the Bridge Alliance, both of those are just super jerks. They're just came in and suddenly traps. Welcome to the stream. You go to sleep and say, like, oh yeah, no worries, Dirt. Thank you for the host. Have a good night, Dirt. Is there bounty tonight? What time will it be at? No bounty tonight, no. No bounty tonight, Tet. How you doing, Tet? Nice emotes, Dirt.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
See with the relations with the knots. So the knots seem okay. Well, I mean, all right. If you put the whole having people pay them in children, okay, that sounds really bad. If you put all that aside, they seem like all right people.
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin.
Logic.
Calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Boy, that was some mental gymnastics, right? We're sick, and they're not. So they caused the sickness. It's the only plausible explanation. Don't you think that is reasonable? No. I mean, it's possible they caused it, but that seems... We're sick, they're not. How you doing, Hyton? Down with sickness? Have you heard that version? I don't remember who sings it, but there's a version of Down with the Sickness that's like a jazzy, like, show tune, sort of. Like jazz club back from like the 20s. It's like, ooh, ah, ah, down with the sickness. Pain levels under control. Search the Cardinal's apartments. Oh. Well, alright. I didn't realize there was a second quest in here. What's over there? Search the Cardinal's apartments, upper floor. Is there a different part of it? There might be a different... Because this house looks set up very similar to another one that we've been in. Do I know what Butt Spot is? Yeah, I do. I've seen it on some other channels. I know of Butt Spot. Oh, we're going all the way. You're now listening to the jazz version? Let me know what you think. Yeah, they all have the same floor plan. I mean, obviously. If you're going to go settle a new place... oh, and you know, wait a second. So, Misfortune, I was going to come up with an excuse that might have been semi-plausible, and then I realized this is an entirely different nation. So, this is a nation that's kind of at war with the other two. All three of them have the exact same house layout. Same palace layout. Flat pack palaces. Whoa. This is a little ransacked. Get you off guard occasionally. Is it too bad? Bro, staying down here with you? I mean, that's good that someone's down there with you. You guys, I mean, I've never really asked, Nigel. I know you guys play games and stuff together, but you guys get along pretty well? Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have recognized the basement room as you... reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence's guest was substantial. We regretfully had to replace the carpets, which had been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I made sure the key to the room was on your desk. As usual. Guess you get along well. That's good. Alright, find what's hidden under the palace in San Mateus. Well, I'm gonna keep exploring up here first. Maybe this leads there anyway. Is that a random pot of coffee in the middle of this room? My kryptonite. Nothing in this room at the moment. See, this is kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, will this be used later on? I don't know. I hope so. It doesn't have to be. You don't have. Not every room has to be something, but like we're not punished for exploring, but we're also not really rewarded for it. All right. Go to the lower floor. No one ever questions while I'm doing this stuff either. I mean, like the people that we just passed by. What's over here? Oh, it's just the way down, right? I meant to go the other way. I think these just loop to the either side of the main hall here, probably. Is there a door? Yeah, there's a door over there. All right, down we go. I think still wants me to go further down. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Standing facing the wall seems normal. Yeah. It's like the guy that was attacking beside the target dummy for all eternity. Key to a secret room in the San Mateus basement. Alright, now we go down. For a horror movie. I just added a horror movie to my watch list on Amazon. I might try listening to it sometime while I'm working, but I'm not sure. So which way... It's, God, what's the name of it? Willow Creek or something? It's supposed to be like Blair Witch, but with Sasquatches. So, I was like, well, that sounds great. It's not rated very well. But I'm gonna try it out sometime. Blair Witch with a Sasquatch. Yeah, here's another guy just staring at the wall. What is it, guy? What do you see? He's not telling.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors. By order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
I'm a noble. I'll go where I please. Alright. Disguise the team as servants. Comfortable vests. I have to have 3 comfortable vests. I doubt I have any. I have to have 3? 3 comfortable vests? Is there somewhere I can get these for free? This is a side quest, isn't it? We're just trying to reveal all these. Neutralize the thieving scholar. Alright, let's see. Speak to Darren. Yeah. Princess. Question Commander Fernando. This is the what's her face? Trouble at Eden. Talk to Father. Here it is. Find out what is hidden under the palace in San Mateus. Disguise the team as servants. 3 comfortable vests. Sassy servant. A moment. Leave with something in hand. Don't mind me. Are loud. Seems likely. Well, I mean, we're emissaries. We're not royalty for this land, but yeah, even so. Even so. Let's go see if the vendor has these vests. I know there's a couple vendors here. What is this? Disguise the team. Well, what do you know? It shows me that the merchant is the next place to go, so I assume that they have them. Oh, and by the way, when I was putting the episodes of this up on YouTube, I noticed that kind of jumpiness in the camera here and there, and it worried me. And I was like, man, that's not good. Why is it doing that? So I went and looked at like Carnage's stream of this game. It does the same thing on his.
Don't hesitate to
he has like,
I'm sure you'll find what
you know,
you're looking for.
the highest quality stream equipment there is, and his does the exact same thing. So I don't think it's on my end. Wait, can we chat with him? Maybe it's like an actual.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Do you like it here in San Mateus?
It is impossible not to like it here. The air is purer than it is on the continent. The Malachor is far away. And rumor has it that this island is the one
Saint
Mateus himself chose as his final resting place.
Alright. Doctor's robe, lumberjack outfit, comfortable vest. Doesn't look comfortable to me. Okay. I have to spend 57 golds? No, 87. My bad. I have to get 3. What a ripoff.
May the enlightened always keep.
What do you mean 1 of 3? I just bought 3. Tell me that. All right. Oh, it's because it equipped it automatically on me, but not on them. That's right. Comfortable vest. Comfortable vest. Oh yeah, now we are definitely. That guy will think we are servants. He literally just saw us, and we all 3 look very unique. He should even know Petrus, right? Because Petrus is one of the the leaders of the Inquisition. But now, because we are wearing vests, we're gonna go down there to the same exact guy, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, you guys can come in." Hey, Heaven's Curse, welcome back. How you doing, Curse? Hitmanish. What'd you think about that version of that song, by the way? Hey, come on. Down with the sickness. It's a gift that's been given to you. Jazz version was awful. I remember the first time I heard it. Nothing to see here. Yeah, look at me. I'm a servant. You've never seen me before. But trust me. Man, every single place has a... Wait, is this a real thing? Do you guys all have basements that are just, like, pleasure rooms? Just like rooms full of pillows and places to do naughty things?
This is a very unique place. The smell.
Can you learn magic yet? No.
Rain as its masters.
You're not wrong.
No magic.
We should search this place.
No magic. I mean, we have the heal only.
Seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh. Here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
Courtesan. Spicy noodles! It's all in capitals, so everyone has to yell your name. Noodles, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I don't have a... So this is a thing. Everyone has a pleasure room in their basement. Full of courtesans and, you know, women of the night. Maybe men of the night. Depends on your persuasion, I suppose. Thank you again, Spicy Noodles. Stuff, how you doing? Welcome in. Are we winning? I think so. What's going on, Coach? You know, we're just checking out some pleasure rooms. What are you doing, Scorpios? I almost called you a courtesan, Scorpios, and I have no idea why.
For goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately.
Which doubles as a workshop.
Well, have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
A lot of the tools overlap.
May help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Hey, Max, welcome in. An AA meeting in the nude. How did you get all over your alcohol addiction? It's easy because now I have this sexual deviance addiction instead. Can't put a bottle in your mouth when... You know what? I'm just going to stop right there. Mother Cardinal Cornelia's account book. This account book lists many loans made from a moneylender called the Magpie. It's not the first time we've heard of Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input, which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are also many reoccurring payments to a certain candy cane. What's in this bottle?
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
It's Columbo. Man, my grandma used to watch Columbo all the time back in the day when she was still alive. I guess obviously. But anyway, she used to watch it all the time, and when I was a kid, I would end up, you know, having to listen or watch it as well. He would always act so stupid, but he had a plan. He acted stupid, but he was cornering them. It's actually a pretty decent show, come to think of it. 610 to 710. Just that gravelly voice of Petrus. Columbo. Alright, we're investigating the candy cane. Let's see. Question the moneylender, the magpie. What are these ones? Question the bookmaker, question the prostitute. We're gonna go to the closest one. So we're gonna go question the magpie. Hey Hauser, welcome back. How you doing, Hauser? Question the magpie. The magpie is a kind of bird, correct? Yeah, magpies are birds, right? I doubt this is gonna be a bird person. I doubt Candy Cane's gonna be a piece of candy. Correct. Which builds? I'm full warrior. I mean, we maxed out all the warrior stuff, so I did pick up the heal, and now I'm on my way to pick up the roll. Combo, grammar. Yeah, absolutely, Jer. Absolutely. Matlock Columbo, yep. Hey, Jer. Magpie is a bird. Alright, Magpie.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
Collecting shiny objects. Talk about the Mother Cardinal.
I know that you know the Mother Cardinal. She borrowed money from you on several occasions. I want to know why.
Where did you find that out? Who told you?
I want to know why she.
Why didn't he just deny?
Lending money is my job. It's not illegal. And I don't have to give you an answer.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. All of San Mateus knows that name.
Can you tell me about him?
I don't know him personally.
Petrus didn't know the name.
He's never been introduced.
Oh, I need to change my clothes again.
Rumour has it that he often hangs out in the basement at the Coin Tavern.
Candy Cane's a man?
You ask far too many questions. My guys will make you regret sticking your nose in other people's business.
Candy Cane's a man, huh? I would not have guessed. Alright, let's put our normal clothing back on. I think this is the one we were wearing? Yeah. Who is this? Petrus? There we go. The guy goes, crappy helmet like that. Clean yourself up, yeah. It's true. Wait, let me talk to him again. Come on. He still has a thing over his head. Why can't I talk to him? Do I have to come back at night, maybe? Sometimes that's what happens to these. Question the moneylender, the magpie. Doesn't say so. Let me leave and come back in. If not, those rooms. Dude named Candy Cane. Whoa! Well, he did say something about we'd regret it. We're gonna get roughed up. Yeah, rough this up. Who's roughed up now?
You're gonna kill them. I'll tell you everything. But after that, leave.
What you looking for, Max?
Do not come back.
Why is the Cardinal borrowing money
My
from
system?
you? How does she pay you back so quickly?
I have no idea. And to be honest, I don't care in the slightest. All I can do is assure you that she's not helping herself to the city funds, if that's what you're thinking.
How could you possibly know that?
Because San Mateus is rich, but not that rich. With a Cardinal, we're talking about astronomical amounts.
And what's Candy Cane's role in all of this?
I don't know. I really have no dealings with him. We have never met, and I have no desire to. He and the Cardinal have a connection, but I just lend money. I have nothing to do with him. My advice to you is don't get involved. Those two are dangerous.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
My system information down in the description isn't up to date, so I need to update that. I'm now using a 2 PC setup. The gaming PC is using a 2070 for the graphics card, and the processor is still correct down in the in the description, but it's a 2070 graphics card. Is there a lock-on system? Yes. So if you're using a controller, R3 is lock-on. I'm not sure what it is on keyboard, but yeah, there is a lock-on system, and you can switch your lock-on target, or you can just get rid of the lock-on entirely. So you can lie noise and you hit them with things. True. All right, who are we gonna talk to next? Question the innkeeper in San Mateus. All right. Dude named Candy Cane. You guys remember Candy Kong from Donkey Kong Country? Wait, was Candy Kong a primate? Well, I mean, prostitutes are primates. A chimpanzee prostitute? This Candy King guy looks like? Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too. I don't know if we're gonna be like, yep, that's Candy Cane, all right, or it's like, really? That's what Candy Cane looks like. I like how we always open doors that way.
Can I get you anything?
Man, that mustache beer combo is
Something else.
all the rage here in San Mateus.
If you wish. What would you like to know?
It's slightly overclocked, yeah. It doesn't run hot, but again, this game isn't a processor-heavy game, and I also have a 2 PC setup, so I'm actually not streaming with a 7700K. It is overclocked slightly to 4.1, 4.2, something like that. I'd have to double check.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
Rice pudding was delicious. The ribs. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask her the ribs. Sauce turned out really good.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane. Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
I have liquid cooling on the 7700K.
Yes.
Closed loop.
The kind of place where they talk about him.
Magpie's his twin brother. So that might be one of the reasons why mine stays really cool regardless, Max. But yeah, I'm using a closed loop. I got some cheap, like, Cooler Master 2-fan cooling system a year or two ago on Black Friday for like 40 bucks, and it seems to work really well.
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again, you're not here to support...
Why is she mad Irish?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
So he has the quest marker over his head still too, so either we're going to get attacked again when we come out of here, or we're going to have to come back at night. Those are usually the two things. Let's double check the quest log, I guess. Question the innkeeper. It doesn't say come back at night or anything. Popcorn shrimp. Man, I haven't had popcorn shrimp in a long time. I just bought some shrimp though to cook.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not...
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
I don't know why the quest marker is still over his head. Oh well. Let's go talk to the prostitute, I guess. Trivial. Drinking with some of the new interns to welcome them. Cause phone was dead. I gotcha. I gotcha. Did you risk saying at least I have shrimp? I don't advise this. I don't advise this. Why'd you have a question mark over your head there, guy? Why can't I talk to you? It literally says I can talk to you. What's going on here? Does you'll risk it for cooking? Let's see. The bookmaker is in the lower floor. Who knows? Question the innkeeper. Oh, I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm not even in the building I was trying to go anywhere. Prostitutes are on the lower floor. Okay. It's kind of weird how the map is showing, unless all these buildings are connected, I guess. Ah, yes, more pleasure rooms. Boy, the pillow makers in this town must make a fortune. Pillow makers. That's what they're called.
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
I'm gonna pay for a prostitute? I don't have enough sciencey stuff or whatever, or Petrus isn't friendly enough with me to do this one really, or to succeed. Fine, take my 50 gold.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
All right. Get to, there's usually a special. How do I know which one? Speak to prostitute. Speak to prostitute. Oh ho ho. Well, hello, mister. I don't know. I thought there was a specific one I needed to talk to. Alright, well, you're the closest woman to me, so I think you just smacked your butt. So we'll talk to you.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Score.
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want?
I wonder if any of them would have said that.
Back my earring.
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Teleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we're a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
I'm gonna use my charisma. We max charisma for a reason.
Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us.
I am R-squared.
Then she
on Mondays.
disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Hey, Curlin, welcome back. How you doing, R-squared? How you doing, Curlin? I mentioned earlier on Twitter and stuff that if we finish Greedfall early this week, I might get an extra night of God of War in because I'm enjoying it so much. We'll see. We will see. Question the bookmaker. He aims to have a tall top hat, red and white swirl coloring. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be disappointed. Hey, Tina George, welcome back. Oh, we're right around the corner.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Oh yeah, I rewatched that, Misfortune. Thank you for clipping that. If you want to see, if no one saw that part of God of War last night, check out that clip. This game. Oh yeah, I like God of War better than this game too. Absolutely.
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena.
Last night was awesome on God of War. I like.
Quite a few come here and bet fortunes.
And do they win?
A few do.
Probably my favorite part of the game so far last night.
But they do get the thrill either way, you see. And that's all that counts.
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment, where all manner of fights take place. Men, women, savage beasts,
A little bit, Scorpius.
island monsters. People are coming from everywhere on the island to participate, or to bet.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously, even though I would prefer it
How does
wasn't.
Petrus not know this name?
He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
Courageous. No, I kind of agree, R-squared, but I'm gonna finish it out.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal. And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
It really doesn't make any sense to me that Petrus... So, I mean... Petrus is one of the top people in the Inquisition or whatever, right? Why does it keep having me question again the same people?
Good day.
From this city. He is a top inquisitor in this city.
I must be going.
And he was like, I've never heard the name Candy Cane. But now, like, every scrub we talk to, like, it seems, bookkeepers, money lenders, random bums on the street, everyone's like, oh yeah, Candy Cane, everyone knows that name. Petrus has been living in a hole or something, I don't know. During my own faction.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the game, Irish.
Place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Oh yeah, watching the VODs, not really. The only thing that watching VODs does is it increases the count that the VOD is in watching. So if someone actually goes to the God of War section, even when I'm offline, they look for, you know, top watched videos from God of War last 7 days. If my VOD has a lot of watches, it'll show up. But other than that, it doesn't really. But I mean, I'm glad people watch it and want to watch those, you know.
Welcome.
Let's see if he has anything new to say since we finished that guy's conversation. Yep.
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly, Misfortune, yeah.
She's a good client. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
Hey, Moon Boots, the game's okay. It's not a great game, it's not a terrible game, it's just okay. Beginning especially is very buggy. Some of the motivation for a story doesn't make a lot of sense. Combat's a little bit stale. It's just an okay game. I think it's a little overpriced for its current state. I wish they would have had, like, you know, 3 to 6 more months of development or something.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
AA game. Fine, here it comes. We're gonna find the Candy Cane. God, I hope there's a reason he's called that, unless it's in his pants, in which case I don't want to know the reason. I absolutely want him to have a red and white hat. I want him to have a cane. Oh, there's loot. Alright. Is he around this way? Come on, you can do it. No, I guess it's not that way. Smuggles cocaine, precursor. No.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
Right.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Right. I forgot about that. There is a day-night cycle in the game, which, you know, I'm good with. It adds some kind of, I guess, a realism or immersion. I know, Petrus, chill. Stop calling me your child.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
but it's kind of annoying sometimes. So. It's annoying because I forget. So I guess I can't really be upset with the game for that one. I forgot that I was supposed to come here at night and it came during the day, stupid game. How dare. Try this game. I haven't done that. How dare. Alright, so we're gonna rest here for what, however long it takes. 2 hours. Does matter for day night, quest do. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Vendors don't. Prepare yourself. Vendors don't matter for the day-night cycle. Creatures out in the wild do, though. Some creatures sleep at night, some sleep during the day. And sneak attacks are very strong. I should have been using them more often, but we used some of them on the last stream, and man, it one-shots most things.
We'll make you dance, lad.
Whoops. What's the rage button? Left trigger, right? Oh crap, they friggin' reset. Hate that. Spars. Hey, Ignu, welcome in. Where'd you guys go? Basically trying to protect Petrus while he just destroys people with magic. Seems to work out pretty well. Something stupid happened at college. Swear the administration. Wait, what happened? What happened, Ignu? More loot. I keep wanting to sprint like with the controls from God of War, which I gotta get out of that habit. The next Monday I'll have to get back in that habit. Man, look at all these boxes of loot at night. Time to protest. Oh no. No, no. No, 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 no. Guns. Guns bad. Okay, gun person dead. Some of the gun moves on hardest difficulty can one-shot you. So when I see a rifle like that, I gotta make sure I don't get hit. They die first if we can. If we ever need gold, just sleep until nighttime and then come walk around the alleys for these like weak people to attack us. Like what is this woman doing out here middle of the night eating? Bandits all around. Maybe it's a trap. You know what I mean. The big. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, Big. Welcome in. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? No. This loops around. Yeah, this is where you want to go. There's no water. Argentina, if a public building has no water, it has to close or cease activities. So 8 p.m. more or less, they announced they were going to close. If I still 10:15. So we were going to leave. The teacher said, if you leave before your class is over, attendance will not be taken into consideration. 2 hours, 45 minutes each class.
Good evening. Are you the one?
This is Candy Cane.
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
Disappointment.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
She teaches like it's high school instead of college. Gotcha. +3 for Petrus. Weird. Alright. So that was enough for him, really. Alright. Investigate the knot secrets. They mentioned. You know what? I don't want to do this one yet. I would like to. I do want to question Fernando, though, but I don't really want to do the knot secrets unless we have. Oh my God! Why? How did I just suddenly forget his name? Vasco on our team. Because dealing with knot stuff, I definitely want Vasco to be there. Levitation with any faction? Yeah. In fact, I refuse to do some things because I'm playing it like I'm in that position, not just trying to get max on factions. Let me see if there's a. Where does it actually tell your faction? I haven't looked. We're still suspicious with Bridge Alliance, Taleme, and the Knots. But no one has. We don't have negative with anyone. Just the baseline suspicious. So. And Raider, welcome in. How you doing, Raider? San Mateus. Is this way gonna loop around? I think this will lead to the other one too. Does it connect? Oh, I was wrong. They're like mini warehouses that are connected, but not. They're connected from the outside. Box of loot. Random crap. There's the one we want to go in. I saw the entrance right over there. Do we have to get there from the other side? Put this wall up. There was an area to jump over. I don't know if that will lead there or not. Let's check this side first. Yep. Gonna have to jump over. That's why you're never Imperial in Skyrim. So this is a knot area, I believe. So we're gonna put on a sailor uniform. Crap. It's in my chest, I believe. I don't want to kill any of the knots. So far, I've liked the knots fairly well. At least Vasco. I have to go all the way to my box. All right. I need to keep that uniform with me all the time. So in this game, you can have disguises, and all it is wearing the right chest piece for the right place. The docks and generally the warehouse is going to be controlled by the knots. So if you want to go to one of those places without getting in trouble, you need to wear some kind of sailor chest piece. Storm cloaks. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Greedfall. We're trying to get a foothold on YouTube, so if you could do me a huge favor and click the subscribe button right here, I'd very much appreciate it. Also, you can see the entire playlist for Greedfall up here, and YouTube thinks you might like this video from the channel as well.